What's up, people of YouTube? My name is Godzilla, and today I am doing a review on the Godzilla NECA from 1954. Now, I know what you're thinking. Haven't I reviewed this figure like a billion times already? Well, truth be told, I always wanted to do a proper review on it. The last couple were kind of a mess, kind of rushed. But not anymore. First, we're gonna get into sculpt and paint. First of all, this Godzilla is magnificent. I love the paint on him. Like, it's so good. He has a bit of paint chipping everywhere because I've had him for such a long time. Like, ever since he first came out. Yeah, like, his mouth is gray. And also, his eyes aren't derpy, which is actually quite surprising because the 54 suit was kind of derpy. He also has blue highlights on his skin, which, this is pretty cool in other words, because I love that feature, to be honest. And let's also take a look at, like, more inside the mouth. Now, here's something weird. You see it fully sculpted, but then when you look straight up, it's almost like they forgot to paint it. I think the base color was actually, like, that color, but they forgot to paint it. Now, thinking about it, I think that's actually a seam line right there, so I can understand. Sort of. Also, yeah, I think that was the base color. There's a seam line. And I was also mentioning, like, the claws are pretty nice as well. They look pretty accurate to the film, and when you get them to some sort of poses, it really looks like the 54 suit. But one thing that really kind of grinds my teeth a bit, it's this. I actually got this, and I remember I got it from, what is this? I remember getting this out of the box, and then it was kind of loose. It's almost like, what is that Godzilla 2014 toy? I don't know, you flip like a thing on the back of his, on his butt, and then it would start, like, moving, well, whatever. Anyways, yeah, that's just something that grinds my teeth. However, size and proportions looks really accurate. The tail's short, but it was always short in the movie. So I can understand why. Not to mention, they need to fit it on the shelf, too. And the packaging. So, also the feet. They have stuff underneath the feet, and even peg holes for the NECA peg hole thing. Pretty nice, too. Copyrighted information. The knees look pretty nice. All of it looks really nice. Even some sculpted in detail. Even on the chest, too. So, I have to say, this figure is amazing. Now, can this Godzilla pose well? Yes, it can. First, we're going to start off with the head. The jaw is on a hinge joint, so it can open about that far. Close all the way in. Head and neck are on some ball joints, so you got some right here. You don't get too much movement, however, you can twist it 360. I probably just broke Godzilla's neck right there. Whatever. And you have one right here, which this is where you get more of the range. So you can even do, like, stuff like looking side to side, looking up, looking down. This thing is perfect for stop motion. Arms, you have a ball joint here, a hinge joint, and then a ball joint plugging into here. And then it also can rotate and then kind of pivot a little, just a tiny bit. The wrist on a ball joint again. There's like a trillion ball joints on here. And here's something cool. Finger hinges. So you can kind of grab something. I love that. The waist is awesome. Look at this. Even though it's loose, you can probably fit into some sort of pose. Like, it's on a dual ball joint, like 2 of them. One right here, one right there. So it can shift like this. And then the top one can kind of go rock up and down. Almost like that. So you get 2 of them for maximum range. And combined with the neck, you can really, really look down. The legs can go a full 360. Pretty nice. They're also on ball joints, but the weird thing is, the ball joints aren't actually there. Like in the center, they're actually back here. Which actually makes it a lot easier. Yeah, you can see the ball peg right there. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Yeah. So it's kind of like right there. The knee joints are on the same kind of joint the elbows are on, except a lot bigger and possibly stronger. The feet are on a very tight ball joint. No matter how much times I play with it, it's just not going to move all that much, so I'm probably going to have to use a hairdryer. And then we have a series of ball joints halfway through the tail. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 segments. So you can get some pretty fluid motion, almost like a snake. And also a bendy wire at the tail, which mine actually broke. I believe somewhere, yeah, like right here is where it broke. Like, I can move this, but yeah, like, see? It's just not wanting to move. So, all things done, everything said and done, I love this Godzilla figure. His articulation is out of this world, and that's really all I can say about the articulation. So, I found out that this might be the best way for size comparisons, because here at this angle, you can see how big he is and how long he is. He is about 7 inches tall and, according to the series, 12 inches wide, sorry, long, but I believe that to be false. He's probably like 6, 7, 8, 9, somewhere around there. So, here is another comparison with the Bandai Creations Godzilla 54 and the Funko Pop Godzilla. So as you can see, this Godzilla is slightly bigger than both of them. Like, when I initially got this guy, I thought he was going to be small, but no. This guy's actually pretty big. Like, look at this. Yeah, he's almost as tall as him. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. So, yeah, I think overall, very neat figure. Definitely would suggest this over the Monster Arts. Like, it's cheaper, it's more affordable, it's more accurate, and not to mention, it's more, theoretically, it's less articulated, but some people say the NECA figures move more than the Monster Arts, because the Monster Arts has more joints, and they can be stiff. Also, this guy does not come with any accessories, but if you have a beam, you can make one, and so you can do something like this. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have any questions about this in the comments, let me know, and I'll see you guys later.